But now we'll see how you can reach customers through multiple channels and then sell in real time. I was talking about why you need to engage your customers in real time, and most importantly, connect all the dots and the different channels. I don't believe features matter unless they help you. So let me just talk about something, a regular scenario. Let's say I'm a small business. I have a couple of investors coming into my office next week. I want more funding, so I want them to be more comfortable. Maybe I should buy better chairs. I want to revamp the decor, but sort of a last moment thing, but never too late. So what do I do first? I Google it. I Google for office chairs, and I see an ad there that says Zilker Interiors. I want to give them a try. I don't want to scroll down further, so I click on the ad. So I go to their landing page, which honestly doesn't give me much information about what they have to offer, but they're asking me for my email ID. So I give it to them. What happens after that? I receive a fine email newsletter. That's what happens after a form fill, right? I said, what do they say? Thanks for stopping by. We hope you've been able to find what you're looking for. Honestly, I did not. I didn't see any chairs there. They asked me to call them, so let me call them. I'm going to put my phone on speaker here. No answer. They've just sent me an email. Why did they send me an email if no one's picking up the call?
Please leave your message for 4698.
That was bad. And that was honestly not at the right time. They couldn't pick up the call. I got the email. But I still need to buy what I need to buy. What do I do next? I gave them a call. Nobody was able to answer it. It was just the wrong timing. Next, I go to their site. I see a small chat window there. I leave a chat message. Somebody seems to be calling me. Hello.
Hey, this is Sam from Zilker Interiors. Is this a good time to talk?
Well, the good time was about a couple of days ago when I came to your site looking for chairs.
I'm so sorry about that. Well, I just want to give you a quick, brief rundown about one of our specials here today. We have a huge sale on Victorian bedrooms and kitchen sets. That's something you would be interested in?
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm looking for.
No, seriously. Like, the Victorian bedrooms are amazing. Just come into the store, and I assure you, if you take a nap on one of these, you'll sleep through the entire day.
No, but that's not what I'm looking for. You're missing the point here. I'm looking for office.
No, you gotta look at these kitchens, man. I'm sure, like, once you see these kitchens in the store, you're gonna fall in love with them. You're gonna turn into Gordon Ramsay.
No, you don't get it. I understand, but I'm not looking for bedroom sets or kitchen furniture. I am looking for office furniture, specifically chairs. I've mentioned that on your website, in the chat box. I've mentioned it everywhere. It's a pity you never got it.
Oh man, I didn't know about that. Well, I only deal with the bedrooms and the kitchen, so I'm gonna have to get my other departments or offices to give you a call back. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm sure they're gonna get back to you pretty soon.
I need it by next week. I mean, you take 2 days to give me a call. That's late, and you want another 2 days to get it to the right department. That's bad. I'd rather walk to your competitor store.
Oh man, okay.
I think I'll do that. Maybe, you know what? I think we're just wasting time here. Seen this somewhere? Because, yes, customers are like me. I'm impatient. Why should I want to wait when I have 10 other options? I don't want to wait 2 days for a call. Not even the right call, for the wrong call. That just defeats the purpose. And where do I go next? Whenever we're angry, whenever we want to vent out something that's wrong, that's the easiest way. I tweet about it. I got a call which was absolutely of no use. They were late. They never got the context. They never understood their customer. So you would have seen this most times, right? And these are matters that you don't do it wantedly, right? These things are out of your hands. Because If you do not know that I'm looking for chairs, how would you assume? The key here is to pass that information. The fact that I'm looking for a chair, that information has to come to you. And currently, as a salesperson, you don't have it. And when you don't have it, that's when we need to think. Because customers are free to reach out to you through any channel of their choice. But are you ready to handle all this across all the different media? Like email, for instance, to begin with, because that's the basic form of communication, right? Which means, why should email and CRM be separate? Email should be a part of your CRM, or in effect, your inbox should be organized as a deal, a prospect, and a contact. Because you want to look at the deals inbox first. And this is with sales inbox. You would have seen it in the sales inbox session. Telephone, for instance. Why shouldn't you call from CRM? You make a call from your cell phone, now like I did now, for instance, but it's really not recorded in a CRM. You do, as a sales manager, you might not know how many minutes every day or how many hours are being spent on telephone calls, which means you do not know how to improve them. Or live chat, for instance. Many people come to your site, and for those of you who have a storefront, when somebody walks into the store, somebody attends to them, right? They say, "Hi, how are you doing? Can I show you what you're looking for? Can I know what you're looking for? Can I take you around the store?" But this crucial bit is the one that's missing in a website. And where website is a storefront, you should have something like that. You should be able to chat with customers who are on your site. And again, most importantly, get this information back inside your CRM. This prospect is currently on the pricing page. So you understand that, you know what? Maybe they're sold on the features. They're on the pricing page. Let me just give them a call now. They might be interested to buy. Or social media, for instance, where every deal should have a social context. Because one thing it can help you do is to get these leads from Twitter or Facebook or whatever. But most importantly, it helps you understand your prospect. You know, somebody has a family, they have a pet. You like pets, that can be a great starting point on a conversation. But then how do you know that? When you engage with them on social media. And again, for those of you who have storefronts or when you're meeting customers directly, you engage with them in person, right? So you should be able to use the mobile apps. Let's say it's winter, right? The airport's shut down for a while. You're stranded at the airport. What do? I mean, you can choose to maybe have a coffee, lay back, or find contacts around you. That's just one click on your CRM app. It locates contacts that are around you. Find driving directions, pop into their office, say hi, build better relationships. So that was about handling customer information and these interactions through all the multiple channels there are. It's very good. Nothing wrong with that. But we forgot one crucial aspect. Could you do that in real time? Live chat on the website, yes. But what about all the other media? Because somebody sends you an email, you're not going to notice that now. Somebody gives you a call, you miss it. You need to look back into your phone. What if you are on a customer visit? Your phone is on silent, maybe even in flight mode, stowed away in your pocket. Till you look at the phone, you never know that you've missed a call. Which is where sales signals come in. Where information across all these touch points is connected contextually and brought to you in a real-time basis rather than with a time lag or at a delay. All the different media, one stream, single stream for all the information, phone calls, emails, even extensions. First they sent me an email, right? I received an email from Zilker Interior. I opened it. But if this were connected with sales signals, they would have received a notification saying, Vibhav opened your email. They sent me an email and he opened it. So the moment I opened it, ideally they should have given me a call because I'm still seeing that email, which means they are still fresh in my memory. So if I receive a call now, I can talk to them. I will not ignore it. Then again, they missed a call. I called them back, they missed it. But they never knew this. If they'd have known it, again they'd have called me back or engaged me at that moment. Then I went to their site. Spent a minute or so there, trying to find what I was looking for. Again, they didn't get hold of me there. They let go. I left them a chat message. Again, nobody noticed. Why did they not notice? Because they never got an alert like that. I also mentioned them in social media. And you know how terrible the results can be if you ignore an angry customer, especially in Twitter. That can go to become a big ruckus. And if you talk about customers who are already converted, that is from prospect to customer, people who are already your customers, you send surveys to understand and measure what they think, right? And when they are filling these surveys, you really don't know unless you go and check that survey. If you have a very good relationship with a customer, which is pretty much a high value deal, and you think they're very happy, but then you don't really know. What if the survey result has something different to say? What if there was an incident with the support team 2 days ago, which they didn't really like? As a salesperson, you would not really know this unless you, of course, go out for coffee with your support guy. You wouldn't know this. Which takes me to when tickets are raised. Because when customers raise support tickets, help tickets, you would not be in the know because you're not in support, you're in sales. Your job is to close deals, you're closing deals. But then if you don't know how happy your existing customers are, how would you upsell something to them? Or most importantly, how would you retain them for a longer period of time? How would you reduce churn? And apart from all the ones that I've mentioned here, what if you're using something else? What if you use Zendesk? Customers the same. You're still using CRM, but we don't want you to miss out on information from any other app just because they are not our apps, which means you even get sales signals in real time from third-party apps, the ones that I've mentioned here. And not just these, you can take sales signals as an API and then integrate it with any other app of your choice. So you don't miss out on customer information, whichever that channel might be. And where do you find it? The notification bar in your CRM. And under that, there's a feed versus signals toggle. So under sales signals, that's where you have the full stream of information. And at this point, I'm sure you'd be thinking, you know what? I configure everything. There's information from all sources. So how would you maintain the sanctity of this stream? Too much of information is also not useful. You get information from everywhere. You don't know which one to act on. How would you handle this? What if you think, or some of you think, information from Facebook is not as relevant as information from Twitter? Can you switch it off? Yes, of course you can. So you just enable the ones you want and just disable the ones you don't want. You do not want information or call information, switch it off. You don't want survey information, switch it off. You want information about support tickets raised only by potential customers, keep only potential customers, remove everything else. And not just that, but also all the other extensions there are. That is, if you are primarily into, if you use events as a form of generating leads, You might use something like Eventbrite to keep track of events. But then unless that talks to CRM, unless that's a part of sales signals, it doesn't really make sense. So you add the extension of Eventbrite, and whenever an order is placed, you just get a signal from there. And what's the point of having all this rich source of information if you cannot act on it? You just see it, but you can't do anything about it. That's a pity. We don't want that. So whenever you see a tweet, you can reply from then and there, from that very screen. You don't have to open another tab, open their profile, and then reply to it. Or you can reply to through their emails. If they have opened an email now, just say reply it back from there. So I'll just show you in the product if you can see. So this is where you toggle things on and off. I don't want email campaigns. I've just switched it off. I don't want or let's say I don't want normal leads information. I've turned it off. It's really that straight. And I save it. And with that, I will end it. Thank you.